I'm telling you, I am telling you, Deuce, this is an absolutely electric show, and man, we cannot thank you guys for being here with us for Texoma Pro 15th anniversary show. Whew, what a way to kick things off. This is amazing.
EC, you're not lying right now. I'm going to tell you. You tell a lot of lies, but right now you're telling the truth, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been out to Texoma Pro Wrestling, you're seeing exactly why all these people are here right now. They're having a great time. The kids are having a good time. You know, ladies, you don't have to worry about anybody taking your man because they're all ugly. It's this great place.
Absolutely. This is a surefire #1 destination spot for any type of wrestling fan, especially independent wrestling fans here. And as Robert Langdon said, some of this talent has gone on to the upper echelon of WWE as well.
Let me tell you something, man. That's a night off compared to what these guys are doing in here.
You are not even lying.
Man, the wars.
We are going to turn it back over to our ring announcer here, Anna. This is your man right here, dude.
No,
this is your man.
I was excited one time when he came out, when he cut the braids off, because I thought it was Beanie Siegel. It wasn't Siegel. All right? I'm tired of this guy. He gets a little bit of a, wave cap, and, he starts to brush waves a little bit, and now he thinks he's somebody.
Absolutely. Malik Mayfield, the cheer captain. 250 pounds coming here from Daytona Beach, Florida, and his opponent is the technician, Davion.
Davion is the future. I've said it before. I told Walker. I told Tony Snow, and I'm telling you, keep an eye on this kid because he's everything that you want when it comes to a wrestler, if you know what I mean.
He definitely is that, Deuce. He most certainly is. He looks the part, and look at that. He is representing with some gold right there around his arms, hoisting it nice and tall, and absolutely giving the business to this Texoma Pro crowd.
And if you didn't know, he's in there with the broken hand. Why? Because he's tougher than your average bear, Jack.
You're right. Davion, half of the NCWO Tag Team Champions right there. Davion, the technician, ready to take on Malik Mayfield here this evening.
I've been hearing a lot of chiropractors and surgeons right around the Texoma area are loving him with all the money they're making off Malik Mayfield every time he gets in the ring with Davion.
Goodness gracious.
I'm just saying. You may not know him behind the scenes, but I'll tell you, Malik's neck knows him quite well.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
And look at the ref.
Yeah, he's doing his due diligence. He's making sure that everything goes according to plan and making sure that it's fair.
We all know he has a broke hand, ref. You don't need to check the cast. Who you think this is, Bob
Orton?
Orton?
He comes right over there.
Ho, 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 ho!
Davion coming out here. These two have business to deal with. Davion coming out with a reversal. Oh, he is not going to be able to sit there and get over Malik Mayfield. There he is. Oh, and a big drop right there, rolling Malik Mayfield out into the back. Here he comes over the top. Davion through the ropes. Coming at it hot, ladies and gentlemen. They are taking this outside.
Are you serious? That's it, Davion. No, don't talk to these fans. Stay on him. Stay on him.
My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Wow.
If these fans want to interact with you, Davion, make them pay at a meet and greet.
Well, I'm telling you, Davion better sit there and hurry up and get back into the ring before that 10 count hits there. Davion going up to the top rope. He's got bad intentions for Malik Mayfield. Malik better watch out. Here he comes off the top rope. And Malik with a catch. He's just showing his pure absolute strength, trying to hoist him up.
Wait a minute.
And he definitely has him.
Whoa.
Look at the strength of Malik. Drops him right there. You've got to be impressed with that, Deuce. Come on now.
I'm going to tell you, since, I came here about a year ago.
Look at that.
Oh, my God.
Gracious. 1, 2. Woo.
The physique transformation that Malik's put in.
Woo.
He's got the grown-up trunks now. He's doing what he needs to do. He's finding that mean streak. I still think he's got a long way to go, but I'm going to tell you, I am impressed with the new Malik Mayfield.
Well, I'm telling you, Davion is in some definite trouble right now with Malik Mayfield with some bad intentions as he comes over to the corner. Oh, but he's taking a little bit too long. Swift kick right there to the ankle. You can't sit there and take that long with Davion. He is going to absolutely capitalize on that.
There we go.
Back to the back of that injured neck that he had. One, two.
Oh!
Goodness gracious. Referee better take a look at Malik right now. He's got to check, make sure that surgically repaired neck is A-okay. We want to make sure that everything is okay with our wrestlers tonight.
The doctors will tell you you're okay, but they just want another check, if you know what I mean. All right? Davion understands one thing. This is the 15-year anniversary. He's been trying to make his mark all over this state, all over Oklahoma, everywhere he goes. He knows tonight is one of those nights to put his name in the history books.
And a snap right there, and of course, Davion is sitting there trying to re-break that injured neck that Malik had. You know, for instance, that Davion was the one that sat there and broke his neck.
Yeah, absolutely. I was there. I was cheering. I was happy. I slowed down the EMTs when they were trying to get in the door.
Goodness gracious, just absolutely continuing. One, two.
No wasted motion with that young man.
There is absolutely no wasted motion. You are definitely right about that, Deuce.
A lot of young guys don't know how to pace themselves. A lot of young guys. Malik is in there with the true technician.
I'm telling you, he has ill intentions, but
a lot of young guys don't know how to pace themselves. A lot of young guys
to the right there to the chest, but of course, God, curb stomp right there on the back end of Malik's neck.
You see the educated feet. He studies so many different styles of combat so that you can never really pick up where he's going next.
You're absolutely right, and sitting there and just milking this moment, because this is absolutely personal between these two.
Absolutely.
Every
match
Malik,
we've seen, outside of the first one's been personal war.
Absolutely, you're right. Here he comes, Malik coming in. With a rolling DDT right on top of Malik's neck. Roll up, one, two. Goodness gracious, it might just be pure instinct that he's kicking out at this moment.
The only reason his neck isn't broke is because he's got that cheap wave grease in, all right? And when the head hit, it just kind of slid.
Whew, goodness gracious, Lord
Almighty. He had the good stuff in there, oh my God.
As we said, Malik and Davion have definitely ill intentions for each other. Everything that they do is personal. Look at the way Malik's body is right now.
Yeah.
But Malik with a roll reversal into the ropes. Good clothesline, absolutely decapitating Davion.
Wow, I mean, to piggyback on what you said, he could have picked Malik up a million ways. He let all his own weight work against him in gravity, and he's just putting more pressure on that neck. Big drop kick.
I'm telling you, Malik is absolutely one of the more athletic people that have been here inside of Texoma Pro, and he is absolutely ready to make a comeback against Davion.
The fans are loving this.
And he missed it right there, and Davion coming in, buckling the knee to roll right on top of his head. Whew,
and I'll tell you, man, Malik's one of those guys. He's a big guy, but he's a high flyer. Those drop kicks aren't getting as high as they were in the beginning of the match. I think he's feeling that neck pain, like you said.
I'm thinking you're absolutely right. Here comes the cover. One, two count. Like I said, Malik may just be running on fumes and instincts at this current time. Goodness gracious, what a match this might be.
Wow. It's also probably weighing on him. He's exposed on social media, talking about he's from Florida. He's really from Mississippi. All right? He's really from Mississippi, but I don't blame him. I wouldn't say I was from there either.
Have you checked the facts on that, please?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I talked to his grandma. I sent her a sweet potato pie. She gave me some secrets how to make it a little sweeter. It's crazy.
Davion calling for the end of it, but Malik coming in with a reversal. Let's see what he's got. Goodness gracious. And there's a roll-up. One, two. Two count. We thought that was going to be about it. We thought Davion was going to cool. And a ducking right there. And, there it is. A moment in time. One, two. Malik with his finisher of a moment in time. And Davion with the ring awareness to grab up for that bottom rope to cut the count off at 2.
These two guys have made each other better over the better part of a year. This has been one of the best rivalries I've seen in Southern wrestling, or wrestling anywhere, in quite some time.
You're absolutely right about that, Deuce. These guys are absolutely warriors that are going to war every single step of the way.
Oh, my God. It is not just, hey, we're going to meet up and we're going to fight. No. Personal business.
Oh,
both these men had their eyes on the same opportunities. There's only enough opportunity for one guy. Hey, who's going to get the big piece of chicken?
Well, as you just saw, Davion trying to bring in the belt into this match. Malik wants to counter with it, but the referee sitting there saying, absolutely not. That is not going to happen. Oh, and the buckle of the knee. Davion, with the referee's back turned, caught the buckle of the knee. That might be it. That might be it for Malik Mayfield.
It's going to be hard to cartwheel now, dog.
Running knee to the side of the head. That might be it, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. The technician, Davion, with the win. And, of course, he had to sit there and have a little bit of assistance with a distraction from the referee.
Hey, look. When that gold was on the floor, I think I saw Malik pick it up, too, if you know what I mean.
You're absolutely right about that. You are absolutely right.
Hey, don't step into the jungle unless you're ready to fight a lion.
Wow, what an absolute war between these two. And I'm telling you, I have a feeling that this is not over.
Oh, no. I can see these young men for decades going at it because, again, there's only so much gold out there, and they both got their eyes on the shiny things in life.
You are absolutely right about that, Deuce. Ladies and gentlemen, this is only match 3 of our show tonight, and we cannot forget about our main event this evening. Whenever we talk about personal business, we definitely mean personal business between Mr. Wobble and Tigo Sika. And it goes down in what, Deuce?
It goes down in our main event. We're going shopping.
Absolutely. It is going down in a steel cage tonight. Wow, what a way to end our 15th anniversary show.
Let me tell you something, man. Stick around, fans. It's going to be crazy. I've been talking to Montego all week. He's focused, and guess what? He's not leaving here without anything he came with, if you know what I mean.
That's exactly what we have to look forward to this evening. We have a lot more action for you coming up, and the matches and the times, the good times, as they say in Louisiana, they just keep on a-rolling, baby.
Oh, yes, they do. And I'd like to thank the entire Sika family for the wonderful gift basket they sent to my home. You know what I mean? When you're the toughest man in Texas and OG, Oklahoma, you know, you got a little bit of pull. So I just want to pay homage while I can.
Well, you know, pay homage where you can and while you can. That is certainly the route that we are going this evening. Whew, goodness gracious.
You know Wobble can grow his hair, right?
Yes, absolutely. I did know that.
Absolutely. He just keeps it bald because he wants to be Montego.
Well, as we said, we're going to turn things back over to our announcer, Anna Lynn, as we continue on with this great action here at Texoma Pro.
It's my boy! It's the GOAT with the young lion! Ladies and gentlemen,
Kari Wright being introduced this evening, accompanied to the ring by Tony Snow, and he's sitting there and absolutely disgracing right now these fans here.
Hey, kid, work a little harder on that poster. Next time it might not get ripped up. Look at that. Look at Kari. He's got the custom drip now. You look at that hoodie. Maybe you can buy it. Maybe you can't. It might be a one-on-one. You see, Tony, another beautiful suit. I smell money. I just want a piece of it, you see.
Well, I mean, I see both of those things actually on the clearance rack at Goodwill, actually.
Whoa. No. I sent the guys to my guy. And trust me, it's a different ticket, baby.
Let's see who we got here to go along with Kari Wright.
Whoa, my God.
Oh, the Gorilla Militia is coming out right now.
Tony's so smart. He's got a million favors owed in the back, and he's pulling out the receipts. He said, hey, my guy needs a tag team partner. Who better than one of the big dogs, the Gorillas?
That's right, BD Brawley. Goodness gracious. You know, actually, as you were saying, a part of the Guerrilla Militia, but one of the actually the smaller ones, but still, even to this day, man, I'm not even going to sit there and test them.
Let me tell you something, man. If you got 6 giants, all right, the 6th guy is still a giant. They only get bigger as the night goes on, all right? Brawley is a monster. You put him next to any man in an elevator alone, and he's looking at him the wrong way, they're going to wish they had a weapon with him, if you know what I mean.
Well, that is absolutely true about that, Deuce. And ill intentions by the Guerrilla Militia for certain whenever it comes to Kari Wright and teaming up right here with BD Brawley. And as you said, Tony Snow coming at it too.
Hey, if you remember, there was a favorite of the last show, but I'm not going to go too far into that. I don't want any investigations. Tony's spitting on him. Oh, God.
This tag team match is officially going to be getting underway. As I said, we got Kari Wright and BD Brawley, and we're going to take on, of course, let's see who we got coming in right now.
You know this music
is. I absolutely do.
Oh, God.
Gabe Wilder and Rook Tyler. The rock star, Rook Tyler.
Mister, I'm from Detroit, Rock City. I'm from Detroit. I know you're more Birminghamish and used to be rugged Gabe Wilder. I want a paternity test. I swear that's Tony Snow's illegitimate son. I don't know. Look at the bangs. Look at the bangs.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is only going to get better as this evening goes on. We've got a tag team match between Kari Wright, BD Brawley, Gabe Wilder, rugged Gabe Wilder, and the rock star, Rook Tyler. It's getting ready to go down here in Texoma in Sherman, Texas.
For months, these two guys have been sticking their nose in everybody's business. All right? Every time they see somebody getting a little bit of a beatdown, they want to run out. Funny thing is, they end up getting beat down too. So let's just continue this tradition we have of Rook and used to be rugged Gabe Wilder. You know, and let's make a Sealy Serta commercial or something. Let's put him to sleep.
We are getting ready to get underway here. BD Brawley and rockstar Rook Tyler starting this evening off. Jaw-jacking between the two of them. Rook wants to take on Kari. I got news for you.
Hey, let me tell you something. I also want to pay homage. Franco, forgive me. All right, I'm sitting here next to this is weirdo. I don't know how I didn't see the tag team champions are in the building.
Look at this coming at it. Rockstar is just mean ill business. And what a snap right there. Oh! Wow. Oh, swing and a miss, ducking underneath. Rockstar absolutely coming out, guns blazing. Goodness gracious, smash down, showing Kari Wright exactly what it means that whenever he steps into the ring with a rock star like Rook Tyler. Just a one count. Of course, that's not going to end this early.
Imagine you're in there, you're already fighting two guys that are upper echelon in this company.
Tag in to Gabe Wilder.
Then you look outside, you see Justin James, you see Big Set out there. Let me tell you, I think you understand it's going to be a long night at that point.
Great tag team wrestling between Gabe Wilder and Rook Tyler. And right there, double team action happening right there. 1, 2, and there's a 2 count. You got to start getting a little bit scared around here, Deuce. Your boy Kari Wright's not working so well right now.
I want to know where this weird guitar music I keep hearing comes from.
That's actually banjo music.
Man, look, I wouldn't doubt it here.
Gabe Wilder taking care of business to Kari Wright with back and forth elbows and chest chops. He's getting the Texoma Pro crowd ready to rock and roll. Oh, and there it is on the top, dropping Kari Wright right there. And he means business. Oh, and look at that. Ring awareness by Kari Wright sitting there rolling outside of the ring.
And look at this snowman. Go talk to your man. Get him back with the game plan. Oh, look at that. How unprofessional. You saw him talking to his mom. Come on.
Oh, and there it is right there. Getting the crowd involved with it. Making sure that everyone gets their shot at Kari Wright. Making sure that they bang it right there for him.
Security.
Rolling Kari back into the ring.
I want these kids on the terrorist list. They're already starting the wrong way in life.
Tag into BD Brawley. Certainly coming in with the business right now. Gabe Wilder over the top. Not completely over the top.
That's a lot of man to go over that top rope, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but you got to watch out. He's going right into the Gorilla Militia. And Gabe Wilder and Rook Tyler coming up. And of course, Kari Wright with the outside interference. Petey Brawley coming out with it, making sure that he's coming at it as well. And now the tables might have turned for this tag team right now.
Let me tell you, Kari Wright has never looked better. Ever since he got with Tony, he understands it's his world now. He's nobody else's backup. It's his chance to be the man. Petey Brawley, he got with the Silverback. He's focused. You see what the Silverback did for Justin James and Big Sid. He's got gold around their waist. We already heard the proclamation from the Silverback that he wants gold. There's a lot of things happening out here in Texoma, baby.
You're not even lying about that. Good tag team work, tagging back in. Kari Wright softening up Rook Tyler right there. Honestly, just sitting there, having their way with him ever since that outside interference. And, of course, the outside presence of Tony Snow. Not only that, but also the Gorilla Militia.
You know, I'm trying to tell you, it's beautiful when guys come together. Teamwork makes the dream work.
You're right about that. And there it is, a suplex right over the top. Overhead, 1, 2, and just a 2 count right there by Kari Wright. Rook Tyler trying his hardest to get to Gabe Wilder, to get the fresh person in here. But honestly, Kari Wright just smart tag team wrestling and cutting the ring off.
Look at him. He's got the arms locked behind the back to get the additional torque on there.
And a knee right there to Kari's face.
Oh, he misses that one. What you gonna do, Kari?
Flips him up.
Oh!
Roll reversal. There it is. Come on, Rockstar. Let's go, baby.
Come on. Let go of his neck. You know how much money it costs to get those braids done?
And there's a roll reversal right there. Tag. No. Mistagged in. Petey Brawley coming in, making sure that he could not get that tag, keeping Rook in there so that way he's continuing to be exhausted and gassed.
There should never be a monkey on the ground when the gorillas are eating. Get back in the tree and let the real primates do what they do.
Now look at the absolute disgrace that Tony Snow is. Absolute disgrace whenever it comes to this.
He just wants to show him the shoes. Those are Stacey Adams. He said, check them out. You like them? Rook was like, yeah, they're nice, dog.
Goodness, and this match continues on. Great tag team interactions between Kari Wright and Petey Brawley. Once again, still softening up. Right there to the midsection of the Rockstar Rook Tyler. And just absolutely devastating it right now. The Gorilla Militia is giving the business to him. And, of course, right there, and, of course, there's the outside interference. Sitting there trying to get the referee's distraction off of it.
Oh, no, he's like, hey, dog, you got a little something on your back. Let me get that off for you, man.
It's the 15th
anniversary. You can't look like a, schmo.
1, 2. Goodness gracious.
Looks like Justin James got some new ink, too. The check's a little bit bigger when you're the champ.
He is that. That is a big individual as well. And a big splash right there. Continuing. Rockstar Rook Tyler coming back. He's ready to start retaliating. But might be a little too late, as they say. German over the belly to belly, or over the top suplex right there. 1, 2.
And look at Petey Brawley. He's staying on the man. You see the focus in his eyes now.
Barely giving him a chance to breathe, as they say. Gabe Wilder on the outside trying to get this Texoma Pro crowd into this match right now. But Petey Brawley is absolutely just wearing it out on Rockstar Rook Tyler.
He's bought in. It's one thing for a guy to tell you what he can do for you with no results. But when a guy like Franco D'Angelo tells you, hey, you might want to listen to me, kid, look over there at those two guys, look at the gold on them, I think you can kind of get with the program a little faster, if you know what I mean.
You're definitely not lying about that, Deuce. You're definitely not lying about that. Goodness. Wait. There's a little bit of reversal. Kick to the midsection by Rockstar Rook Tyler. And there it is. Goodness gracious. That might be the interaction in that moment that Rockstar needs to get the tag into Gabe.
And you see Gabe, he wants in there. I don't know why.
That's like a caged animal right there. BD making his way to Kari as well. Kari with the tag. And there's Gabe with the tag as well. Let's see. And he's going to soften up BD just for extra measure. And, of course, a retaliation. Big clothesline by Gabe.
He's looking like the old Gabe Wilder.
Goodness gracious. And there's the slam right there. Wow, what a shot. Driving it on top of that. That is a big man right there to take that size move right there. Goodness gracious.
Man, when you look at the future, you look at the young guys here in Texoma, the next 15 years are going to be even better than the last 15, man.
And look again, Tony Snow sitting here trying to just interfere as well. B.D. Brawley coming in with a tag.
We've known the ref for years. He just wanted to say hi, show respect. Hey, I didn't know you were working tonight. Get some steak after.
Big drop right there by B.D. Brawley and making sure that he brings in the Rockstar as well, just for extra added measure.
Uh-oh, the big fella.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, wow. Big slam, of course, right there. Goodness, spine buster.
He beat up everybody but the ref so far.
I'm telling you, B.D. Brawley meaning business, especially whenever it comes to representing the Guerrilla Militia.
Man, the impact from that spine buster. Uh-oh.
Big, huge, getting ready for a slam. Here it comes. Oh, but Rockstar with a tag. Blind tag, absolutely blind tag.
Watch out.
B.D. didn't realize it. Big jump over the top. There it is.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Rook. You gotta capitalize on this, my man. Let's go, buddy.
Come on, B.D.
Swing and a miss, big shot right there. Trading super kicks left and right. And now we got a double team coming in. Big super kick right there. Big making sure that Gabe Wilder to make sure that Rook Tyler got out.
Wait a minute. One, two.
Yes, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Gabe Wilder and Rook Tyler.
What did we just see here?
We just saw an absolutely amazing match between two amazing tag teams, and goodness gracious, the good guys came in up on top.
I know one thing. I don't think the big fella Franco D'Angelo's gonna be too happy about this. Look at Big Sad and Justin James. Now wait, is that Red again?
That is Red again, trying to make sure that he is a part of the Guerrilla Militia. Oh, what are they doing with B.D. Brawley? And there's a big slam from, oh my.
What did I tell you?
Well, whenever you mess with the Guerrillas, they certainly make sure.
What is Red doing? He's joining the beat. What is he doing?
Making sure that business is handled whenever it comes to that. Justin James, goodness gracious, Big said. They just absolutely just made sure that B.D. Brawley is not going to sit there.
He's still doing it. He's not a gorilla.
Well, he wants to be a part of the Guerrilla Militia. Maybe he's just trying to.
Monkey.
He's just trying to make sure that he shows his loyalty to the Guerrilla Militia.
What? Look, they don't even like him. He stole the shirt.
And Red coming in, making sure to soften up just a little bit of extra measure. See, they brought him back. They made sure to bring him back in.
Let me tell you something, man. You don't debut with the Gorillas and bring shame to the pack. All right?
Well, that's exactly what it seemed like. That just happened in our show between Carter Wright, B.D. Brawley, and the rugged Gabe Wilder and the Rockstar, Rook Tyler. Goodness gracious, Deuce, what did we just see? This is absolutely incredible.
I tell you what. The wheels keep on turning around here. Everybody wants that big piece of chicken, but there's only so many seats at the table right now.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Wow, this is some absolutely amazing, stellar performances here that is happening at Texoma Pro. Guys, we can't sit here and thank this enough, because guess what? We still have our unified Texoma Pro Championship. Edge Stone taking on Slim 7 to go along with Lance Romance. And then don't forget our main event, Mr. Wildball against Montego Sika in a steel cage.
Hey, I just got a text from Tony. All the ladies, the after party's still going on. EC and Walker will not be there. It's still going down. Tony's still in a good mood.
Oh, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We can recognize that music anywhere. Of course, that is Lance Romance Romance with Slim 7 representing the International Players Club. And they have come in here. They're Texoma Pro. They want to take home some gold. As a matter of fact, that gold being the Unified Texoma Pro Championship off of our newly crowned champion, Edge Stone.
First of all, shout out Harlem World. Killer, I see you. You know what I'm saying? Dipset all day, every day. I like the music, but I love the violence that these men bring to the ring even more.
You are absolutely right. Both of these gentlemen are absolute pains in the side of so many people and so many...
Whoa! These guys are heroes to
so
some
many
of us.
Promotions here in the Texas area as well as across the United States. These guys are absolutely, as I said, pains in the side whenever it comes to this. And now they're making their presence known here, back again, Lance Romance says, at Texoma.
Let me tell you something, all right? I got a lot of connections in Harlem. If these guys aren't who they said that they were, you think that the Cameron Giles would let them use this music right now? They send Freaky Zeke out here and break some legs, but no, these guys are who they say they are. The hood loves them, the streets love them, I love them.
And here we go, our Texoma, unified, I stand corrected, our unified Texoma Pro champion, Mr. Edge Stone. Who did he beat for those titles, by the way, Deuce?
I'm not saying anything until James Beard has been fired, until the owner of this organization is locked away, all right? We're investigating a lot of people in this nation, but Robert Langdon should be at the top of that list.
Absolutely, absolutely. Greatness, greatness, greatness. Edge Stone is out here to prove that he is absolutely not a paper champion, that he is in fact a fighting champion. And as they said, Robert just presented him with his own version of the Texoma Pro Championship, the Unified Texoma Pro Championship, and he's going to sit there and say, I am going to defend this every chance that I get because I am a fighting champion and I want to represent Texoma to prove why this company is the most elite whenever it comes to Texas wrestling and wrestling in the United States.
Event after event, month after month, year after year, Robert Langdon flew in everybody from a janitor to Coco Beware to some dude he met at the gas station to try to take down what we call the belt bully around here. Finally, Edge Stone, after sticking his nose in everybody's business with a little bit of help here and there, James Beard, all right? Now he wants to call himself the champion? You can call him that.
Well, let's turn it over to Anna Lynn with our introductions.
Come on.
Oh, goodness, the absolute disrespect by Lance Romance.
Hey, come on. I saw the way she was looking at Lance Romance, okay? She was dumbfounded, mystified. She couldn't even get the words out.
Some bold words right there by Lance Romance. Go ahead and making his claim. Bets early coming in on Slim 7 to try and be the new Texoma Pro champion.
Update from Tony. They are invited to the after party as well. Okay, even more ladies are showing up. Shout out Lance Romance.
Look right there, our newly crowned, unified Texoma Pro champion, Edge Stone, ready to absolutely go to war with Slim 7. And of course, we got to make sure that we watch out. Lance Romance is going to be absolute ringside.
Look, Lance Romance is a professional. All right, he didn't
I
come
agree
here to
with
get
that.
in the ring.
Totally agree with that.
If he gets in that ring, believe me, there's going to be a bigger check, if you know what I mean. You keep talking about Lance Romance. Where's James Beard?
We will soon find out certainly how this is all going to shake down. Ladies and gentlemen, this was made official by James Beard. Texoma Pro Championship on the line here at our 15th anniversary show. Ladies and gentlemen, strap in because this is going to be an absolute barn burner of a match.
It is, and I'm going to just, lay it out there. I'm not, a conspiracy guy, but I want to know why there's wedding photos and honeymoon photos with James Beard, Robert Langdon, all in the pictures, all right? Gave a bonus for beating the man that no one else could beat. It's conspiracy.
Honestly, are you just jealous because of the fact that you weren't invited to the wedding? Edge Stone sitting here showing the fact that he's absolutely showing the fact of why he is the way he is and the way chiseled literally out of granite and stone, certainly right there.
You know how much it cost for me and Tony to get those matching suits and then to get there and security tells us to go back to our car? It was embarrassing.
Slim 7 coming in here with a good a couple of quick swift kicks. And look at that, is not doing any kind of business to Edge Stone. He is showing himself, oh goodness, what a slam right on top of his head onto the back part of his neck. Edge Stone is looking in great physical condition and great physical shape right now.
Gosh, that's one thing I can't lie about, all right? The guy's always in great physical shape. He's always ready to go. I just don't like the way he got where he got, if you know what I mean.
Well, you can think about all you want, but he is certainly our Texoma Pro Unified Champion, and he is representing this company at the highest peak level right off the bat on our 15th anniversary show against Slim 7 and the International Players Club with Lance Romance.
He's not my champion.
Slim 7 coming in there with a good couple of hits right in there, but of course Edge Stone backing him into the corner and big clubbing blows, swing and a miss. Slim 7 coming in with a couple of great elbows, softening him up a little bit as well, and Edge Stone still showing it. And a good kick right to the chin, landed right there on the button, on the money. Let's see what Slim 7's going to turn into this right now.
He's got those strong style elbows, man.
But I don't think he's got enough strength to sit here and go edge to edge with Edge Stone. As we just saw Edge sitting there proving with a fact why he is the man that he is and why he is that top physical condition that he is.
I'll tell you, the guy lives in the gym. He's on a great diet. That's one of the reasons I hate him.
Well, unfortunately, that's also why Texoma Pro is the way that it is, and that's why champions are made that way. And there's, of course, right there in the middle.
Hey, get your hands off!
Ooh, he's wanting And, of course, I knew it. Lance Romance was going to be the middle part right there, and he was going to sit there and try to, over the top, double feet, stomp right to the face. Here it is. They're covered. One.
Lance Romance was minding his own business. He was talking to one of the ladies ringside that, used to be one of, I'm not going to say the champ side ladies. He got a little jealous and grabbed him.
Goodness.
Look at Slim 7. You talk about physiques. That kid's been in the gym himself, by the way.
You're absolutely right about that. Both of these men in top physical condition. And Slim 7 trying to soften up and break down Edge Stone with a nice chop right across the mouth saying, hey, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, God.
Big kick right to the midsection. Then Edge Stone swinging him into the turnbuckles, and a swing and a miss. Slim 7 ducking out over the top rope. Big kick enziguri right there to the face.
I think some of those late night honeymoon dinners are starting to affect the champ's conditioning tonight.
Certainly a proud new husband on Edge Stone. Double stomp to the back by Slim 7 on top of Edge Stone. That might be a little bit something right there. One, two. Took him a minute to clear out some cobwebs right there, certainly.
Look at him, applying that pressure to the neck, pulling back, using the strength and the leverage.
That's right. Slim 7 is definitely trying to wear down and make sure that Edge Stone realizes that he is a formidable opponent as well. Look at that, continuing to break down right there to the ribs. And whenever you do enough damage to the ribs, you know for a fact that it is hard to breathe.
Again, it comes back to conditioning. We all know that Edge Stone is typically in that gym morning, noon, night, afternoon, brunch, dinner, whatever it may be. But when you're having a good time, you get married and you're laying around and you're having a good time, how is that conditioning working now?
Well, goodness gracious, you are absolutely right whenever it comes to that.
Stay on those ribs, kid.
Big chop right there by Slim 7. And a headbutt by Edge Stone, knocking him off on his feet, giving that champ a little bit of time to hopefully rest and recover and recoup.
Look at this. These men came in ready for war, a big opportunity. Want to get his hands on that unified championship by the young kid. Edge Stone wants to say, hey, it's my era now. It'd be real disappointing to get beaten your first defense, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
Oh!
And, of course, Slim 7 coming in there with some great elbows.
Whoa!
And Edge Stone, oh, God, but then he got rolled into a DDT. The lights might be on, nobody's home. 1, 2. Oh, gonna kick out at 2. Kick out at 2. That was 2 9/10, honestly.
Let me tell you something. The core strength there for Slim 7. You can look at the kid's physique and tell he does a lot of core work. But the way he snapped that DDT in there, even when Edge Stone tried to muscle out of it, very impressive.
Absolutely. Going up to the top.
Oh!
Big kick right off to the back. Knocking Edge Stone to the mat. Slim 7's got to sit there and recover right now and also retaliate on top of that. He's got to keep on him.
You know, and he's been doing it very methodically, though. Working the body, making sure he's working on the ribs, the lungs, the back. It's getting harder to breathe from every direction for Edge Stone. He's got to end this thing soon. But the kid now is talking to too many of these fans. Stay on him, kid.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you, Deuce. He's maybe taking a little bit too time to showboat his way. Edge Stone coming up on top. On a roll into it, and Edge Stone showing the fact of his strength. Look at this right on top, flexing him up on top of his shoulders. Big bomb right there.
My God.
Dropping it, Samoan drop on top of Slim 7.
Whoa.
But what did that take out of Edge Stone?
Exactly. You see he's not getting up as fast as he normally would. He's taking his time. You see how he's, look at him nursing that midsection.
But Edge is really ready to rock and roll. Oh, Lance Romance coming at it. Of course, he's got to be the distraction.
Hey.
Don't turn your back on him.
He's motivating
right
his
into
guy.
the midsection. Kick right there. Big chop.
Oh! I want Lance Romance to be there when my kid's taking a standardized test.
Slim 7 looking to retaliate on that distraction by Lance Romance, but Edge Stone coming in with a cutter. Look at the elevation that was just done on that. Here it is. 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
And of course, Edge Stone continuing to represent Texoma Pro, and he is still your unified Texoma Pro champion.
Let me tell you something. I know that there was a honeymoon probably last week, but there might be another one tonight. Edge Stone even surprising me, bringing home the victory.
Lance Romance coming in there with a chair shot.
Let's keep it sexy, Lance Romance.
Of course, he can't let it go. An absolute disgrace. And here comes James Beard sitting here ready to try and recuperate and bring order to this.
James,
big shot right there.
Thank you, Lance Romance.
This gentleman right here, Lance Romance, taking it to James Beard with a chair shot. No respect by Slim 7, taking the hat off of James Beard and sitting here being an absolute disgrace to this company.
On him. It looks way better. You see the tags are still on Beard's clothes from the payoff from Tim Storm. Look at him now. Go ahead and be a model now.
It's coming to Texoma until we take that man. And the only way we're all going to do it is blast.
Things by Lance Romance saying that Slim 7 is going to be here until he takes that belt off of Edge Stone. It's only probably a matter of time as if it was to be in Lance Romance's corner.
Let me tell you something. I got a new favorite wrestler, all right? Anybody that can make James Beard break dance on his face, all right, is my kind of guy.
Well, we're definitely going to have to check on the health of James Beard taking that chair shot by Lance Romance. Somebody's got to get in there and check on him.
A man James Beard's age, you know, he breaks a hip, it's over. Well,
ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try and continue on with this. obviously with our 15th anniversary show that's continuing on right now. We obviously want to check on the health and well-being of James Beard, but as I stated earlier, still your unified Texoma Pro champion, Edge Stone.
I just got word from the back. Any fans concerned, we will have a GoFundMe up a little bit later. We're going to get James Beard a life alert because he's falling and he can't get up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I stated earlier, this show is going to keep on moving on, as we say. Don't forget our main event this evening, Mr. Wobble and Tigo Sika. These two have absolute bad blood. And what a way to settle that bad blood than, of course, in a steel cage.
Man, I'm going to tell you something. We don't bring the steel cage out around here unless there's bad blood, terrible intent, and we want to make sure that there's only one winner with no interference. These guys have been going to war, from best friends to worst enemies, but were they ever friends in the first place? Wobble's always had that gleam of envy in his eye, and hopefully tonight Montego sticks it to him and sends him back spinning on the cardboard, doing little dances where he came from.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you guys for being here on YouTube live with us right now in Texoma Pro, and we are going to get ready to turn it back over to Anna Lynn as she introduces our next match. Ladies and gentlemen, as you just heard, Anna introduce Sebastian Envy and Adam Schafer. These two men are absolute monsters whenever it comes to tag team wrestling and whenever it comes to just wrestling in general. These guys are all over the place, and it's because they are absolute legends whenever it comes to wrestling technique, technicians. These guys go above and beyond, and they are absolutely wonderful. And I mean, I got to give credit where credit is due.
Well, if you're going to get credit where credit is due, first of all, Schaefer's head of hair is amazing. I don't know what kind of conditioner the guy's using. The bounce is ridiculous. I love the guy's shades, and Sebastian Envy, he's always got the script, and he's ready for action.
You're 100% correct about that, Deuce. And you know, honestly, Adam kind of looks like something maybe that he would have been from maybe the back streets, you know, back in the World Class Championship Wrestling days.
Yeah.
Michael P.S.
He's got a little purely sexy in there.
That's right. He certainly does.
I'm glad you caught that. I missed it.
I did. Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents this evening, Vordell Walker and Short Sleeve Sampson.
Short Sleeve Sampson has been here a few times, busting heads. Him and Envy have gotten that ring, gone to war. We're going to see another one tonight.
It is going to go down. Tag team wrestling here at Texoma Pro. Sebastian Envy, Adam Schafer, Short Sleeve Sampson, and Vordell Walker. It's about to go down, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, I tell you, these fans are in for a treat. And look at them. They're all running out there. They love Short Sleeve Sampson.
They certainly do. Listen to how that pop was for this crowd, from this crowd for Short Sleeve Sampson. Double checking a couple things, making sure that he's A-okay.
For a minute, I thought there was D'Lo Brown in there with him. The optical illusion, all right? But, hey, I'll tell you what, these two guys look like they're ready for war.
That is absolutely right, Deuce, and what a way to make this happen.
Whoa.
Short Sleeve coming in here. He's got some words to say. Let's see what he's got to say.
We got fans knocking us out of the way to get up there to see Short Sleeve Sampson right now.
Was that a short joke?
No,
that was that was some low-hanging fruit right there, Deuce. You know better than that.
So now when I say short sleeve, you say Sampson. Short sleeve, short sleeve. When I say short sleeve, you say Sampson. Short sleeve, short sleeve. When I say Wardell, you say Walker. Wardell, It's midget time.
Short sleeve is not playing tonight.
Wow, we are ready to rock and roll. Let's get this show on the road, as they say. What a better way to do that than here at Texoma Pro.
Man, I tell you, I can't imagine being the guys in the back right now. Every match has just been next level. So why not have these guys come up here and take that intensity up another level? It's crazy tonight.
Well, as you said, that great luscious hair of Adam Schafer is really coming into play with Wardell, who you might mention.
I'm going to tell you. I mean, the guy's been getting a lot of calls from everybody from Pantene to a few other companies that want to sponsor the guy. But, I mean, he says it's nothing but natural nuts and berries, and he's not giving up the family recipe.
Wow, Wardell meaning business whenever it comes here and showing exactly Adam Schafer what it means to have a great luscious locks and great luscious shots as well. 1, 2, 3, just absolutely hammering Adam Schafer in the corner, not giving him an opportunity to breathe even.
And you know what? I didn't know why he was so on fire when he came out, but he's jealous of that beautiful head of hair.
You think that might be the case?
Come on, he hasn't had hair
he's
like
going to sit there and try and body slam the big man. Might be a little too much at this current time. Tag into Sebastian Envy.
Yeah, I think that, I got to say that I think that Bob Barker was still hosting The Price is Right last time this guy had hair. Come on, Envy.
Envy's sitting here calling the shot. He wants short sleeve, and I don't think that short sleeve is I don't think he's ready to sit there and do as much damage as what he is going to do to Sebastian Envy.
Let me tell you something. Like I said before, last time these guys were in Texoma going to war, I was supremely impressed by both of them.
Well,
so the fact he called Sampson out, I think he's got a long issue with old short sleeve.
Well, Envy is definitely getting his wish by getting short sleeve Sampson coming in here. Let's get ready to rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and the disrespect from Sebastian Envy. Sitting there, going down to his knees, as they say, getting on short sleeve Sampson's level. And I don't think that's something that you should probably want to do.
No, and I'll tell you, that's not the guy to play around with, short sleeve Sampson.
Well, you know, we're sitting here and we're recognizing the fact that short sleeve actually does kind of look like a mini version of Wardell, kind of like a little bit of Austin Powers kind of style.
Yeah, kind of like when Mario gets the mushroom.
Yeah, my kids love that movie, by the way.
I haven't
and
seen
of course,
the movie
still
yet.
the disrespect by Sebastian Envy, still coming at it, wanting to come on his level. Oh, and then, of course, he's got to sit there and show his foot, as they say, and Bush League, absolute Bush League whenever it comes to Sebastian Envy.
Hey, I'm telling you, Sebastian Envy's got a plan. He knows what he wants to do in there. He writes the script.
And here we go, Sebastian bringing him into the corner. Oh, and a mini hook. Oh, what is happening right there?
Whoa!
Short sleeve bringing him on top of the shoulders and driving him onto the mat. What a great shot right there. Sebastian didn't even see it coming.
Short sleeve
with
in
a
the
big
gym.
jump over the top, right there on top of the back part of his head. Rolls him over. 1, 2, and a kick out from Sebastian Envy.
Let me tell you, I didn't know that the short sleeve had that kind of power.
I'm telling you, he is ready, and he's bringing out all the shots. Of course, why not for our 15th anniversary show? Big drop right there to the face, letting Sebastian know, hey, guess what? I mean business here, boss man.
He didn't even struggle to lift him up when he picked him up behind the shoulders.
You are recognizing pure greatness whenever it comes to Sebastian Envy, and he's taking on short sleeve Sampson. Goodness gracious, this guy's been around for a long, long time, and he is ready to show Texoma what it means to be short style. Big time.
Dare I say short sleeve Sampson may be pound for pound the most powerful man in Texoma. It's not a lot of pounds, but hell.
This is a true statement, of course, right there, Deuce.
Uh-oh.
Walker coming in there. Look at the elevation right there, making all that blood rush to the bottom part of Envy's head. He's just going to sit there and hang out for a minute.
All the blood rushing to the head. By the time he finally drops him, the impact is going to be far greater. This is crazy. The power. Just
showboating. Walker, absolutely. Big slam as it drives down. Goodness gracious. Envy might not know exactly where it is that he's at.
And that's, again.
2 count right there.
He may not be in there with the giant, but that's still a grown man he held up there with his weight that long.
Tag into short sleeve Sampson. He's going up to the bottom turnbuckle, now to the middle turnbuckle. What does he have involved? Let's see it. Driving right into the rib cage. He's getting ready to go take care of business right there.
Wait a minute!
And, of course, Walker's got to make sure to take out the trash whenever it comes to Schaefer.
Come on, man. He's still hating on the hair. Schaefer, come on.
Ooh, big chops right there by short sleeve. Just continuing to show one more. He wants one more. He wants this crowd to want one more. And that's exactly what they are going to get.
Short sleeve's chop is deceivingly powerful. I hear it over here.
Absolutely.
I hear the impact.
We are sitting here ready to rock and roll. And Schaefer coming in with a blindside blow, literally right there to Sampson. Just a one count. Still
I saw security coming out the back. I thought Big Sed was doing a run, and that's just a security guy.
Well, you know what? Envy is sitting here not giving any kind of moment for him to sit there and to come off the retaliation set there by Schaefer. Honestly, just a absolute ill-adverted kind of backside hands to the mouth right there.
Man, you know what? He's putting them things on him is what we call it. He's giving a little bit of a headbutt now, 2 heads is better than 1.
Well, yes, you're right about that, but then continuing to show punishment onto Sampson. Look at that, just standing on his back right there at the bottom rope.
And I got to say at this point in time that this might have been psychological warfare when he brought Schaefer out here. He knows how much these guys hate the beautiful locks. All right, they can't grow them. Envy's a genius.
Ooh, and a smack right into the middle turnbuckle. Of course, sitting there, softening him up. Of course, great technicians of tag team wrestling whenever it comes to Adam Schaefer and Sebastian Envy.
Hey, shades of Draymond Green the way he put the foot on the chest, by the way. Free Draymond.
Just continuing to show business whenever it comes to the punishment, the amount of punishment that they are showing to short sleeve Sampson. And of course, getting in Walker's head, not giving it. And then, of course, there's got to be some outside interference coming along that way as well.
Short sleeve Sabonis over there trying to catch his breath. Look at him. Look at Envy. He's a pro.
He is absolutely just showcasing exactly what it means to want to try and take down a legend such as short sleeve Sampson. And here we go. We got short sleeve getting ready to get picked up by Adam Schaefer with a big slam down right on the middle part of the mat. Envy coming in. Big pop-up slam onto short sleeve. That's got to be it. That's got to be it.
Oh, my God.
Here comes the pin. 1, 2, and he kicked out. He kicked out.
Pound for pound, the strongest man in this game.
I'm telling you, Deuce.
I wouldn't have got a man that size off me after that punishment.
But
Short sleeve Sampson is really Sampson.
You have got to absolutely acknowledge the heart inside of short sleeve Sampson here tonight. He wants to showcase why he is one of the best wrestlers here in Texoma and across the U.S.
I tell you, in the Bible, when Sampson had hair is when he had strength. I think when he shaved his off is when short sleeve turned into Brock Lesnar or something.
You might be right about that, but goodness, the amount of punishment that short sleeve is taking right now, and then it's just one thing after another. And of course, then Sebastian Envy just going to sit there and want to shine up his head, as you would probably sit there and say.
No. I mean, you know, again, he's saying, bro, how do you get it so down? Like, you know, I have a little bit of stubble here and there. He's admiring short sleeve.
Big over the top Adam Schafer wanting to, but short sleeve retaliates, and he drops his pants. He dropped the drawers. He certainly dropped the drawers. And there's a little bit of retaliation. Short sleeve, go make that tag, my man. Go make that tag to Walker.
Here. There's kids. I see some of these ladies
Tag
leaving their
into
husband, though. They
Envy.
like what they see out of Schafer.
And he just wanted to make sure that he was able to get that hot tag.
Hey.
I thought for a moment there that was going to be the moment in which this match turned around, but unfortunately not the case.
And apparently the blinds do match the carpet over there at the Schafer household. The ladies are still going crazy.
Well, be that as it may, Envy is ready to absolutely drop short sleeve to the mat and continuing to just be relentless whenever it comes to that. Here's the pin. 1, 2, and he kicked out at 2. He kicked out at 2. 2 and like 8/10 maybe close to that. 1, 2. Envy is really making sure that he sits there and goes on top of him. There's no wasted motion, as you would say.
No wasted motion. And I gotta compliment Sebastian Envy right now. His baldy is still shining like when he first came out for the match. I don't know if that's coconut oil or what he's using, but I don't know. The shine is amazing.
Short sleeve trying to retaliate a little bit, but of course the amount of disrespect by Sebastian Envy, just making sure that he does not have that opportunity.
Short sleeve's got to go on ahead and make this tag at some point in time because he's been in there way too long, taking a lot of punishment.
Oh, and a drive right into the middle turnbuckle. Goodness gracious. Deuce, I'm not sure how much Sampson has left inside of him.
I'm not sure either. I mean, we've seen him do things that have amazed us all night. I'm not going to discount the guy, but, man, he's been in there a long time, taking a lot of high-impact maneuvers.
There we go, some big chest chops coming across. There's a little bit of fight left in this little man, and he is absolutely meaning exactly what it is that he is going to do.
Little man nothing. That's a big fella tonight.
You are absolutely right about that drop off the middle turnbuckle. Had that momentum, and it just rolled him right over it.
Whoa! Get up, Sebastian.
Referee giving us that 10 count, getting ready to do that 10 count.
Let me tell you about short sleeve Sampson. He's got kids right now climbing over the rails, all right? This is crazy.
And that is absolutely showing you the love and appreciation that short sleeve Sampson brings to Texoma Pro. Envy going in for the tag into Schafer. And there's the tag into Walker. Hot tag coming in. Ducked underneath. Big driving elbows. Big driving elbow again. And let him have the business, big man.
He's a house on fire.
Big time headbutt. Now can he get him up? Is it this time? Is it the time that he sits there and gets him up? And Schafer might be just too big for the moment at that current time. Big boot, retaliation to the top, knocking him out just a quick second. No! Into the turnbuckle he goes. Walker coming in there.
Oh my God!
Big clubbing blow as it comes in.
Did you know the big fella could move like that?
I certainly did not. I am certainly impressed with Adam Schafer here tonight.
He's more than just a beautiful head of hair.
You're right going into it. And Walker with the retaliation, and then there's a Hurricane Rana! Wow, right off of that. What an absolute show. Picks him up, slams him down to the ground. Let's see, here it comes. 1, 2, there's a kick out. in the world did that just happen?
Most guys, when he went for that slam earlier and didn't get it, would have been discouraged. He fired up. He came back. He got the slam. You don't let a guy get this much confidence. They got to step on his neck now.
You're absolutely correct whenever it comes to that. And you said no wasted motion from Vordell Walker. And he is sitting there. He is trying his absolute damnedest to sit there and get Adam Schafer up onto his feet. And what was a roll up? Here comes 1, 2, and a kick out right there. Kick out. Instinctual.
This match is insane.
Big running knee right there. Walker still once again trying to get him up, lining him up for a pedigree.
Oh my God.
Let's get the count in. 1, 2. He took out of the way. Envy sat there and inadvertently landed on top of him, taking out the trash, as Walker would say, making sure that he is not going to be a part of this equation anymore.
Man, when I saw earlier he's coming out here, the guy named Walker, I was completely expecting Walker Stewart to walk down here, the velvet voice, and bust some heads. But this guy might be even better.
Well, you know, I love the Walker Stewart, that velvet voice. He is certainly one thing another.
I don't want to hear anything about him. He cut the hair. He's not the same guy to me.
Let's see what's going on here. Walker definitely had. And he drops him on top. He took the little bit of a tag team. Short sleeve Sampson diving both into Sebastian Envy and Adam Schafer.
Man, this tag team action is crazy.
This is absolutely incredible, and this is some of the most incredible double running bulldogs. This is the type of action that you're going to get here month in and month out here at Texoma Pro.
Oh, my God. Dare I say that short sleeve Sampson has somehow found Tim Storm level love from these fans.
Absolutely, and we're getting ready to see the worm. This crowd wants it. We know that everybody watching wants it. Let's see what's going to happen right now. Oh, it's going to happen. I can't wait for it. Worm coming in.
He's like, get out of my way. I'm the worm.
1, 2, 3. Short sleeve Sampson and Vordell Walker coming up big tonight against Sebastian Envy and Adam Schafer. Deuce, what a match.
Man, I haven't seen the worm get that much reaction since that cold night back in Michigan. But that's another story, all right? This was crazy.
Wow, what an absolute barn burner of a match as you hear the crowd showing their appreciation to short sleeve Sampson and to Walker as well. What an absolute show here that we have had tonight here at Texoma Pro. And there's only more to come. There is only more to come.
Man, I tell you, Walker put himself on the map with me. I'd seen him a couple times, but I didn't know what he could really do. He came into Texoma, he showed out with short sleeve, and I got to say, short sleeve, once again, pound for pound, maybe the strongest man on the roster. Not a lot of pounds, but pound for pound he might be.
You're preaching to the choir whenever it comes to that. And look at that, Vordell Walker and short sleeve Sampson just embracing and loving every single moment of this action and loving every moment of these fans as well.
Shout out to Schafer's hair. It's still beautiful. I don't think a hair was out of place by the end of the match.
Now, are these two going to be on the VIP list for the after party?
They're not invited.
They're not invited?
No, they're not invited.
Why not?
No, you know what? Tigo's going to be there, and he wants to be the only bald guy, especially after Wobble trying to steal that image from him. So, you know, we got enough bald guys.
Well, goodness gracious. We're going to have to find out where that after party is going to be happening.
Not a
Look
chance,
at this, the double worm coming at it. Yes, sir, most certainly. What great love that this crowd has for these two here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you again so much for being here with us live on YouTube. And guys, if you're not here right now live and in person, you are absolutely missing out, because I tell you what we got coming up next. I've got a specialty guest for you, Mr. Deuce. I got a specialty guest. As we were saying, you were talking about Walker, right?
Wait a minute. You're not talking about Walker Stewart.
Oh, of course I am talking about Walker Stewart. I'm talking about the Velvet Voice is going to be a guest commentator with us. The Velvet Voice, Mr. Walker Stewart. Walker, how are we doing tonight?
He's here.
I am doing fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live tonight, Sherman, Texas, Texoma Pro Wrestling, and they only bring out the big guns for the best and the brightest, and the best and the brightest. That's exactly where we are, and it's happening here tonight. I can't wait.
Oh, God, I just lost another 100 Instagram followers, but I love you, Walker. It's good to see you back. I wish you had the John Wick hair still, but I'll let you sit here with us this time.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this show is continuing on and being introduced. Of course, accompanied to the ring by Tony Snow.
Yeah.
That is Dane Griffin.
Tony doesn't look too happy after what happened earlier. Uh-oh. I think he saw Walker back here with us behind the table, and he got a little more angry.
I mean, when I set you up for all of this, I told you you needed to choose a champion. Somebody to pick on the stroker birthday Griffin. And look, you're here, and I don't see anybody to back up your stupid pink Dragon Ball Z butt.
I hate that show.
Mess him up, man. Mess him up. I'm done with this side. Tony Snow, for the last 2 weeks I've been telling you that I'm not one to be trapped. All right? I'm not here to answer your little games. All right? So, that's what I mean. You might notice. Hold on. I've also been telling you that I don't go anywhere without having my back covered.
Boss.
Oh, boy. It is the Chickasaw Warrior.
Whoa!
I
Look at
cannot
that.
believe it. For the first time in over a calendar year, Coyote is going to step foot into a Texoma Pro Wrestling ring. This might be the greatest gift God could send on this good Friday afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night we are going to have.
I thought this guy had been in jail for child support evasion, and here he comes out here to wrestle tonight.
Coyote and Dane Griffin, they are actually former Texoma Pro Tag Team Champions. This is mano a mano, former partners going to war. Tony Snow, Josh Martin, they both chose their dogs in the battle, and the Rez dogs are alive tonight.
Whoa!
As Coyote, oh my gosh.
And we are underway here. Coyote taking the business to Dane Griffin. As you said, Walker, these two former tag team champions, so they know each other inside and out.
Oh, my God. You guys might, like this right now, but the more I see Tony get angry, the more I got to pay half on this party, all right? The more money Tony makes, the less money comes out of my pocket for this party.
And this is, of course, the first time Coyote has stepped foot into the squared circle in over a year after being out of action due to injury. He had assumed retirement, and he decided tonight is the night. It is a one-time return, it seems, for Coyote here in Texoma Pro Wrestling.
And what an absolute pleasure it is to see Coyote back here in action. Look at over there. Tony Snow calling for a timeout. There's no timeouts here.
There's
in wrestling.
timeouts whenever Tony Snow calls one. The guy was hurt. He sat down. He was being smart. Don't get hurt again, old man.
And I know Tony Snow is an expert game planner and master manipulator, but I think Josh Martin might have pulled one over on him with this selection in Coyote. I don't think Tony would have expected this as his choice whatsoever.
You're
He
absolutely
had no
right.
idea. The last 2 weeks, we've been sitting down game planning, trying to figure out who it could be. We had so many names. This was not one of them.
And he catches it. Coyote catching. Dane Griffin was trying to get in there with a boot, and he's just absolutely begging for mercy.
Oh!
And it's a big clubbing blow right over on top of him.
Wipe that smile off your face, CC. I can already see you like this guy.
I absolutely love the Chickasaw Warrior. Ay, 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 Coyote.
Oh, my God, he hit the sound. Walker, look at you
Ooh,
smiling
and
like a kid.
Dane Griffin with a spine buster, taking it out of Coyote for the time being. Here's a cover. One, just a quick one count.
Oh, my God. Stay on him.
But Dane Griffin, as we have said multiple times, no wasted motion and just wanting to deliver a clubbing blow to Coyote.
You know, we talked about these two men being former Texoma Pro Tag Team Champions together. Dane Griffin actually holds the record for the most amount of wins as Texoma Tag Team Champion. Meanwhile, Tony Snow attacking Coyote in the corner.
He said, welcome back, bro. It's been a while. How you been?
And here comes the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Got to pay close attention out there to Tony Snow. He's always wanting to make sure that he has his best interest at heart whenever it comes to his clients representing Snowman Enterprises.
Snowman Enterprises is taking off. I got some ground floor shares that I'm not going to disclose the price on. We will be making that available when we go public. All right? I know you guys won't be able to afford it, but that's a whole different conversation.
And Dane Griffin with a clubbing blow to the back end of Coyote's head. Really kind of just trying to sit there and suck the life out of it. Oh, goodness, look at that.
And think about this, gentlemen. Dane Griffin has been competing day in and day out over the course of the year, which Coyote has been out of action. You know that ring rust is going to start to show potentially in this matchup. It might be showing right now.
You're not lying about that, Walker. There definitely could be some ring rust, but you know what? Coyote is an absolute professional. He's been around the game for a long time. It might be a matter of time before that actually just shakes off, and then all of a sudden, we're back in business.
I don't want to hear it. You got one guy that came out here with Mr. Dragon Ball, cartoon comic book guy, and another that came out here with one of the best minds in this business. So I already think we know who's a little bit more serious about doing something in this ring.
Well, Dane Griffin taking goodness. Taking a little bit too long to sit there and talk with Josh Martin and just sit there jaw jack. Did not expect that coming in from Coyote right in the middle part of the ring and just absolutely knocking some sense into Dane Griffin.
Who invited Martin in the first place?
Well, I mean, I think he was definitely going to be here on the show anyway.
No. Hopefully they made him pay to get in here.
And here's a roll up by Dane. 1, 2, kick out by Coyote.
Look at these kids testing Tony Snow. Somebody get the guy in the blue shirt to sit down. When you're turning over the hot dogs at 7-Eleven gas station, we don't bother you.
Goodness, wow, this match is absolutely coming into it. You're right, Dane Griffin is absolutely taking the business to Coyote. We said that they know each other inside and out, and Dane Griffin is really sitting there proving himself that he is definitely going to make sure that he recognizes that Coyote is an absolute threat when right there into the middle part of the turnbuckle, on the top turnbuckle.
And I recognize the guy in the blue shirt. That's the same guy who tried to put hands on the Snowman last time.
Tony Snow with another cheap shot with the referee's back turned behind him. Dane Griffin just an absolute manipulator whenever it comes to this, dragging him into the middle part of the ring. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.
Now, I understand that Josh Martin is at ringside, but this really does feel like a 2-on-1 affair when it comes to Coyote. Tony Snow is a seasoned manager. He knows how to take his clients to new heights. He rises them to championship glory. And I'll be honest with you, Josh Martin, he doesn't have that same experience. Coyote may be at a disadvantage here.
And that's what I was saying. One guy came out with Mr. Comic Book, Kamehameha, whatever it is. And the other guy came out here with a professional.
And Coyote really retaliating, starting to build off the energy of this crowd with clubbing blows on top of Dane Griffin's head. He might be getting that forward momentum coming back. Let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah, the Chickasaw Warrior, he's really feeling himself right now, but he's taking himself to new heights. He doesn't often go to the top rope.
And swifting it out.
Wait a minute.
Josh Martin gonna make sure that Tony Snow doesn't have anything to do with this match anymore, taking care of business.
Molly, go to the car and get the thing. Go get the thing out the car and turn to Tony. Where's Spaceship?
And Josh Martin with a shot from the cane.
What's going on here?
Coyote going up to the top, looking like the moment that he is gonna fly.
This is the opportunity.
Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh!
Ladies and gentlemen, Coyote, the Chickasaw Warrior, coming back, making sure that his name was here at Texoma Pro. Josh Martin coming in there, making sure that he had his back covered and taking care of business whenever it came to Dane Griffin and, of course, Tony Snow.
My God, the anniversary has been ruined. The anniversary been ruined. Wait, hold on. Tony just texted me the party is off.
The party is off.
The party is off.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a moment here for Coyote. What a moment for Josh Martin. And what a moment for Texoma Pro Wrestling. This is what Texoma Pro Wrestling is all about for the 15th year anniversary. Bringing back a star who truly encapsulates the spirit of what this great company represents, Texoma Pro Wrestling. Gentlemen, it has been an honor. I said that they only bring the Velvet Voice out for the biggest and the best. And I did mean that when it comes to Coyote and, of course, Dane Griffin. But that's not all. We have a main event coming up very, very soon. A steel cage matchup. Mr. Wobble, Montego Sika, the Texoma Pro Texas and Oklahoma championships are going to be on the line. And I can't wait for that. But I'm going to actually be watching that from the rafters. I will be joining y'all in a very, very short time.
Yeah, your ankle monitor is vibrating. You need to get back within range, Walker.
Hey, I will be seeing y'all. What a pleasure. Y'all get back to it.
Walker Stewart, absolutely. The Velvet Voice, thank you so much for being a part of our 15th anniversary here at Texoma Pro. Deuce, what a night that we have had so far.
While Walker was running his mouth, this guy hit his final form and punched one of our wrestlers. That's the last time I want to see this guy in the Texoma ring. That's we invite you in, you put your hands on our guy, come on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to keep this action moving right along. Anna Lynn will be in here shortly to introduce our next match that we have coming. Well, she's going to make sure to hold on to that staff.
Why she got Tony Snow's? Yeah, security, go get it. The dollar store Big Set's got it. It'll be okay now.
The action is going to continue on. It's going to continue on here at Texoma Pro, and we have such a great privilege of seeing this gentleman, the foreigner, Aaron Sykes, a man dripped down in the great history of luchador wrestling. He's from Pachuca, Mexico, weighing in at 187 pounds. This guy is an absolute high flyer, and he is an absolute highlight reel anytime that he steps foot into the squared circle.
He's not from Pachuca. I met him at a dice game in DeSoto 5 years ago. He still owes me $50.
Well, be that as it may, he is coming out here representing the luchadors, and it is going to be an absolute barn burner of a match that we got coming up here.
I heard the ladies took a survey. They want him to keep the mask on.
Well, look at his opponent right here, Jesus Rodriguez.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we got a legend in the building.
That is certainly right, Deuce. You are 100% correct. And you talk about a person that has been to the top echelon whenever it comes to professional wrestling. This man is formerly with WWE, being the own personal ring announcer for Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah, and again, hopefully he gets through what he's going through right now. Much love to him. But this guy right here, he's made his own name since then. We call Walker the Velvet Voice. He's got a hell of a voice, too. You know, for $250, he'll come to your house and introduce you when you go to the bed with your woman. You know what I mean? I did it. My lady thought I was a superstar.
Well, be that as it may, and whatever that might be, I'm not stepping into your personal life over here, Deuce, but we've got an absolute amazing event that we got going on here, and this amazing match between Aaron Sykes and Jesus Rodriguez, this is going to be something special. I tell you that, ladies and gentlemen.
And I got to tell you guys at home, EC's doing his first night commentary all night long. I got to tell you, man, you're doing a hell of a job.
Well, I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate that 100%.
Doing a hell of a job, man. If you weren't so ugly, man, we get more camera time.
Well, you know, hey, I got to make sure that I get on that VIP list.
The party's over. You saw what happened. Snow's broke now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are underway. Aaron Sykes and Jesus Rodriguez. A little bit of sportsmanship going on right now, and we are going to get some action going here at Texoma Pro. This has been an absolute amazing night. It can only get better from here.
I didn't know you were an international player. I saw you roll that R.
I did, absolutely.
You guys will travel.
Jesus backing him into a corner, Aaron Sykes into a corner, and allowing the opportunity to come back out, giving him that due diligence and that due space. Here we go, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, tying up right in the middle.
And I'll tell you something. You know, Sykes has been out here a lot of times. He's put in some time here. He's put in a lot of wars, a lot of battles. This is the first time, though, that he's going to be able to really get in there and match up with someone else that has a good understanding of that lucha libre style.
Yeah, as you said, Deuce, these guys are coming in here with a lucha libre style, and it is going to go to business. We know how high flying, how interactive, how over the top that lucha wrestling truly is, and we are getting two of one of the most premier groups coming in here right now.
Absolutely. It's a treat.
Wow, look at that.
And it's an honor. And I think that Aaron's going to really have a chance to get in there and show something that he hasn't shown before.
You're certainly right about that. And look at this action coming in here. Jesus going over the top.
Oh!
Aaron right over the top. What was that?
Man, I tell you, it's different when you're in there with the guy that you have an idea of what the style's going to be. These guys are going to put on a clinic tonight.
They are, and it's like they're reading each other's minds, but perhaps Aaron might have just gotten a little bit of the upper hand whenever it comes to Jesus. Going over, looking to go over the top, and there he goes right on top of the splash.
Big splash. These fans are loving it.
Absolutely.
Man. These kids are slow enough. Somebody get them away before they get their head bumped and they standardized tests go down even lower.
I'll be that as a may, and you're right.
We're losing funding every day.
Texas standardized testing is coming up. Good luck to those boys and girls that are getting ready to take that exam. But we are getting ready to go onto a clinic whenever it comes here in Texoma Pro and Lucha Libre style.
Man, I tell you, anybody got an answer key? I could use one for a 16-year-old and another one for a 13-year-old, if you know what I mean. We'll keep it on the low. I'll send the cash app.
Once again, a little bit of show of sportsmanship between Aaron Sykes. Oh, no, not so much. Jesus Rodriguez saying, hey, not so fast, my friend. Coming in there with a kick right into the gut and a clubbing blow right on top of him, backing Aaron Sykes into the corner. And, of course, there it comes, a big chop right across the chest. Man, that sits there and hurts sometimes.
Let me tell you, he didn't go through TSA, a long flight next to an old lady that drooled down his shoulder, and all that to lose tonight. He came to make a point. He came to leave here with the bigger check. He wants to make a statement.
And the big roll-up, here it comes. Oh, but the reversal going in. Oh, he's pulling on the hair. Jesus is pulling on the hair.
Oh, big kick.
Jesus Rodriguez sitting there retaliating, getting that opportunity in that moment to just that simple thing that he needed, that one tiny sliver of light, and then all of a sudden he's sitting there taking care of business.
And I'll tell you, the guy's deceptively strong. Look how he's snapping those kicks in there.
It is, you are absolutely right. Deceptively strong is definitely the key word. Pressing Aaron Sykes against that bottom rope, letting him stretch it out.
And I'm telling you, Aaron thought this was going to be a friendly situation, like an exhibition. Remember how Apollo Creed walked in with Drago? He's like, hey, come on. The fist didn't move. He's turned the corner now. He's showing him it's not a game, kid.
As a good Rocky reference right there, Deuce. I appreciate that pop culture reference. But here comes Aaron Sykes ready to retaliate. Big chops right across the. But Jesus with another stir right there to the midsection. Flipping up, riding on top of the chest.
Man, these guys are going. I didn't know that he was coming in here with this kind of hate in his heart.
And here's a cover, 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Not quite enough to put away the foreigner, Aaron Sykes.
Man.
Now he's sitting here, and Jesus Rodriguez is putting him in a chokehold, trying to wear him out and wind him down, making it a little bit more impossible to breathe.
He's beating him down like his wife sent him the wrong text right before the match. This is crazy. He should have left it unread.
And Aaron Sykes trying to retaliate a little bit, but just not enough for momentum. And that might be that opportunity that he might need to come in and to take that opportunity to come back in.
Ladies and gentlemen, you might watch this sport. You might notice that our floor is a little different than everybody else's. You don't see any mats out there. So when these guys hit the ground, they're hitting concrete with a little maybe quarter millimeter of what's that, nylon on top of that or whatever it is?
Well,
nothing but hard floor.
You're absolutely right. There is no forgiveness whenever it comes to going out here at Texoma Pro.
Man.
And it is an absolute clinic that is going on right now. These guys are going to the T. Jesus Rodriguez coming in here trying to break up the 10 count. Big time over Aaron. Up momentum. There he goes right into the midsection. Big flip going. Into the chest.
Is he doing a Red Bull IV in the back?
I mean,
where
goodness.
does this come from?
It's right into the veins as it was. 1, 2, and a kick out. Jesus Hernandez, that's not that, or excuse me, Jesus Rodriguez, that's not quite enough.
Man, let me tell you something. I think what happened a little bit earlier was him being a guest here. He tried to powder out after a high-risk maneuver. He ended up hitting that ground a little harder than he thought. Ever since then, he hasn't been as sharp. All right? So let's see how he's going to adjust his offense and defense to the new environment.
You're right. You're definitely right about that. Jesus Rodriguez coming out here. He's meaning business. He's ready to take back over. Clubbing blows to the back part of the back of the neck of Aaron Sykes.
Man.
Softening him up. Let's see what he's got going up here. A big counter right there. Oh, goodness gracious. That might be the momentum that Aaron Sykes needs. 1, 2. There's a 2 count right there.
Man, I tell you, this match has been incredible so far. The level of competition every time we show up here at Texoma only goes higher.
It is absolutely hitting the stratosphere level at this current time. Wow. Oh, Jesus Rodriguez sitting there, taking a moment. Big clubbing blow right back on the back part of the neck.
Man.
Aaron Sykes, he's thinking that this is over, this is done. On the middle rope, and he got the feet up. He's getting him right in the middle. What's he gonna do? Put him in the sharpshooter?
Whoa! Can he turn him over?
Can he roll him over? It's not all the way locked in. It's not all the way locked in.
I think he's got another plan. I think he's trying to do something here.
I think you're absolutely correct about that, Deuce. Let's see what he's got. Oh, look at the abdominal stretch. That is, and there's a tap out.
Whoa! Whoa!
Aaron Sykes makes Jesus Rodriguez tap out the foreigner. Aaron Sykes, abdominal stretch, just absolute panic on Jesus Rodriguez.
They call him the foreigner, but he was right at home here tonight at Texoma. I've been critical of this kid, saying he talks too much to the fans, too much pandering. He had a different level of focus tonight, and he took it to the next level.
You are certainly correct about that, Deuce. My goodness, that was an absolute clinic. And I'm telling you, these young kids that are watching here, if they can sit there and aspire to something of what professional wrestling is, and especially the great art of lucha wrestling, that is certainly going to be a top-notch, excellent representation in Aaron Sykes and Jesus Rodriguez.
You know what? If we didn't have this sweat hog in front of us trying to be a kid, it'd be a little bit better. Jesus.
Oh, and Jesus not necessarily pleased with what is going on and the end result of that match. But you got to give credit where credit is due. This is an absolute barn burner of a match, and these guys went over the top, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. Again, if we didn't have the live action Hank Hill standing here in front of the action, it might be a little bit more phenomenal.
Come on, Jesus. Come on, Jesus. What are
we?
No.
It was too close to Easter for that.
I agree with you on that one, Deuce.
Mama,
I agree with you on that one.
Don't whoop me when you see me. I had nothing to do with it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached that point of our evening.
We are going to take a brief intermission as we get set up for our steel cage match.
Well, as you just heard Anna Lynn sit there and say that we are getting ready to be set up for our main event of the evening for the Texas Championship and the Oklahoma Championship between Mr. Wobble and T-Go Sika in a steel cage match. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you momentarily.
Wait, hold on. I'm getting word. We're going to have a special guest with us on commentary.
Oh.
Somebody that maybe reached their final form and decided to lay his hands on one of the wrestlers. So we're going to see what he has to say during the main event as well.
Absolutely. We are going to be our guest commentator coming in for the main event is, of course, Josh Martin. We cannot wait to have him on board. This is going to be an absolute amazing evening. Thank you guys for being here with us at Texoma Pro.
He's probably better than Walker.
What's up, buddy?
Y'all were also the announcers. The commentary.
Smart dude, man.
I was looking at the camera and I was like, oh, hey, there's a camera.
That's why you see it so much. He's a smart guy.
I'm about to go, oh man, I'm about to get one of those right now. And there's this lucky you can put up a page.
That's crazy.
It's like that.
Carry the tripod.
Yeah. I thought you meant like hands hard can't like just stand up there the whole time. I guess I can.
You never know. One of these kids out here take a picture and take a I don't know, my man, the Dragon Ball doing the horse out. I don't know what to say. I know what to say. Get them first before they go. Last time you had I'm gonna tell you something. Prayer, I will take that much better. I appreciate it. No, I really appreciate that. Because when I listened to it, you were like putting it over the right way, or amping us up and then dropping it. Yeah. Massively. Great job.
Shut it off. That's what I did. You want to do something a little abstract. You want to take a phone camera and run around inside? Sure. It's on a tripod. Or it's on a little gimmick.
Hey, worst case scenario, you can't slide yourself through the grates in the fence. I can
Yeah, but I need more like close-up shots. And if you could just...
let's get through there.
Entrances. It's not going to work here, but I'm going to use it. What's up? Oh, really?
Are you going to be able to go to the other shows? I'm not going to be able to make those shows. Yeah, I saw you in front of the post office. I love it. I'm out of sales, right? So I always sell when you sell my phone. I'm gonna be super
and gentlemen, we welcome you back here to Texoma Pro, and as Anna Lynn is sitting here introducing this match, ladies and gentlemen, I am the notorious E.C. Roberts, going alongside with me, Deuce Freight, and our special guest for our main event, Mr. Josh Martin. Gentlemen, how are we doing this evening?
What's up? You know what? I'm going to be honest here. We got a tough guy in our presence. He threw a hell of a right. I'm going to tell you something. You try that with me, and I'm suing you.
Okay, yeah, no worries. No worries. As long as you don't try any funny business with me, we're good.
Well, gentlemen, let's turn our attention right here to this main event. We talk about animosity. We talk about bad blood. We talk about a lot of wrong business that's been happening between Mr. Wobble and Tigo Sika, and this is a perfect way to bring all of this to a culminating end than in a steel cage match.
I hate Wobble. I'm just going to put it out there. Everybody knows it from sea to shining sea. Here he goes once again, doing his dances, slapping five, but we know he's fighting tonight, and Montego doesn't care about any of that.
You're absolutely right about that, Deuce. You are certainly right about that. And, you know, we go back into time and look at the difference between these two. These two used to be the best of friends. They had each other's back throughout time and time and time again. Tigo had been there for Wobble. Wobble had been there for Tigo. And then the next thing you know, Tigo sits there and stabs Wobble right in the back.
If that's the way you saw it, sometimes you find out who your friends are when they don't need you anymore. He got the belt, he threw it in Tigo's face. So what did Tigo do? Put him back in his place.
Looks like the crowd is behind Wobble.
These guys are not that smart, all right? The education system down here isn't what it used to be.
Oh.
I love the shades, by the way.
Thank you, sir. Your prescription, I can see better.
Hey, man, I like him, man. He's got style. You know, you need to talk to EC over here, you know?
He's like, he's the man in black.
Yeah, he's the man, but I love his jacket selection, all right? I'm just trying to get him into the frames.
That jacket is sweet now.
Man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the unified Texas and Oklahoma champion, Tigo Sika.
No. You put some respect on that man's name. That's the OG of Oklahoma, the toughest man in Texas. That is Montego Sika.
Well, you're right about that, Deuce. You are certainly right about that. We do have to put respect on that man's name because that is the man that is holding the Texas championship and the Oklahoma championship. And that man looks like he certainly means some business here tonight.
He's got the county oranges on.
That's right.
You can tell what that mindset is about. He's going to commit some crime tonight.
And he's absolutely ready to go to war this evening. Josh, how you feeling about this match right now?
Well, I hope the match goes better than the sleeves on that jumpsuit.
Hey! You don't need sleeves when you got guns like that and you're on the inside, all right?
No, I'm with you. It looks like maybe he was attempted to get caught on his way out.
Hey, man, we don't know how Tico got here, and we're not going to snitch. This isn't the first 48. This is Texoma Pro Wrestling.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to say thank you again for showing up tonight here. If you are not here at Sherman Elks Lodge, or if you're even streaming it right here on YouTube live, this is an absolute amazing event for our 15th year anniversary of Texoma Pro Wrestling. And what a way to end this than a steel cage match between two former best friends, now bitter enemies.
In a cage.
You know, we talked about earlier what we saw with Tommy, and we saw with, you know, the whole, you know, Sister V and bringing all those guys in, the energy that they've been creating. This also is probably one of the best rivalries that we've seen here in a long time.
You're certainly right about that, Deuce. Oh!
So many layers to it.
Yeah, uh-oh.
And they are just, this has been
Right
a
at
moment right now where it has reached a boiling point, and they are going at each other. And like you said, two animals locked inside of a cage.
This is what it's all about. We've seen a lot of outside interference. We've seen Gabe Wilder stick his nose into things. Edge Stone stick his nose into things. Criminals, by the way. But now if nobody can help you, Wobble, you got to see your biggest fear. You got to look in that mirror and know you're not man enough to throw hands with Tigo.
And Wobble was having a moment where he was building up energy, and Tigo just a quick shot right to the throat to slow down Mr. Wobble. Big overshot right to the knee, dropping Tigo down. And here goes a big kick to the back end of his head. Goodness gracious, look at that.
He kicked that bandana off his head.
Right there over the back. Here's a cover. One. Oh, just a one count. That is not going to end that early. It is not going to end that early, ladies and gentlemen.
I've noticed lately when Wobble puts on the all black, it's a different mindset. We've seen him also a little more fired up than we've ever seen him. But he's
Another
still
big
dancing.
splash.
He's still pandering to the fans, and Tigo don't play that.
Pandering to the crowd, ready to get them to count along with him as he punishes Tigo Sika, because he is the one who truly stole away his championship that time, man. It's been over the top bitterness between these two, and Wobble is enjoying this moment, and he's just Luvat's press, just lighting him up every single step of the way.
You say steal, let's define that. That's a strong word. That's a strong accusation. You could be called to the stand and made to stand on that, all right? From what I saw, Montego put the hands on him. He made him do a little break dancing on the ring since he wanted to dance so much, and he showed him who the better man was.
Well, you might be right about that, certainly, Deuce, but ill intent is going to go happening in. Oh, and a smash. Tigo with a reversal, slamming Wobble right into the top part of the steel cage. And honestly, as we said, gentlemen, there's no forgiveness whenever it comes to a steel cage match.
No.
And I know that you're a guest here tonight, and you're watching this combat.
Yes.
You know what I mean? All night, these guys have been going in there, going to war.
Fantastic.
Just tell me, if you were in there right now, all right?
Yes.
Which one of these guys do you think you could beat? The guy that maybe just got out of prison, or the guy that does the little dances for the kids?
Well, I think, look, Wobble looks a lot like me, except he's got red hair. So I'm thinking I can take myself.
Oh, and Tigo is just smashing him and raking him across the steel cage. He's to have some ill intent and wanting to bust Wobble open.
And you're mentioning that maybe you relate to Wobble. I'm going to let you know something here that a lot of these fans already know. Wobble can grow a full head of hair.
He can.
He just keeps it bald so he can look like Montego Sika.
Oh, okay.
He looks up to Montego. We all do.
And that would explain their former friendship.
Exactly. Was it friendship? To me, you ever had one of those friends that maybe, hey, we were friends for a while, then you start getting a little bit of money. Then they start to look at you a little bit different. They don't understand why they can't live in the big house, why they can't drive the nice car. You didn't work with me.
Another clubbing blow right there by Tigo. Oh, and a stomp onto the hand. As we just saw earlier, Tigo has ill intent and just wanting to make sure that he just puts some pure punishment on Wobble tonight. And what a better way to sit there and dish out a revenge thing. And as they say, revenge is the best dish served cold.
Turning the tables for the moment. Wobble had it going for a second. Now it's all Tigo.
It is all Tigo at this current time, and he is just embracing the fact that these fans are just backing up Wobble so much, and he's just wanting to cut him off right at the knees.
As he should. Montego Sika has been beating this man down for months. Slam him, Tigo.
Let's go. Here he comes up here, and it smashes right into the steel cage.
There's no way.
Oh, my goodness. Here's a cover by Tigo. One, and just a quick kick out. Oh, you have got to worry about what might be wrong with the elbow whenever it comes to Mr. Wobble.
And let's talk about it. Montego's a ring general. He's been all over the place wrestling. Not his first steel cage match.
Oh, and here it comes. Oh, let's get ready to watch this. Here it comes. Deuce right into. Oh, my God. Not only did he catch the steel cage, but he tossed that top rope as well.
Whoa, how did Wobble kick out? I don't think he knows where he is.
There was some serious whiplash that just happened. The referee's got to make sure that the wobble's okay.
On top of it, before that, when he hit the cage, I think he got as much damage to that elbow as he did to his head.
You're absolutely right about that, Josh.
He didn't put him in the middle where it's a sweet spot.
No, right on
he
that.
put him right there where that middle joint's metal.
Yeah, that joint.
Montego is a master of bringing pain.
Tigo sitting here just taking his time, wearing out Wobble, sitting there trying to drive the air and the life out of this former champion. Let's say, and it comes with a jawbreaker out of a desperation move. But how much did that take out of Wobble? And Tigo is sitting there with a moment to recover. Big splash into the center right there. Another big splash. Wobble is ready to go. He's going to set him up. Let's see what he's got.
No.
Reversal by Tigo. And golly. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out.
Oh, my God. He would make
two there. I can't believe it. Only 2? I thought what? Goodness.
Wobble is definitely feeling the effects of this steel cage and feeling the effects of this punishment that is being dealt out to him by Tigo Sika. Gentlemen, I'm not sure how much of that might be left.
I'm telling you, he's got to have a mental block. How many times can one man beat you down before you start to believe that, hey, he really is the better man? I don't know why Wobble keeps going in here. He's like a roach. You just can't get rid of the guy. Every time you think he's going, he
Tigo with a
up.
big slam right there in the middle of the squared circle, making sure that Wobble knows that he means business whenever it comes to the Texas and Oklahoma championship. And a swift kick in the back. God, he's going to be feeling that later.
Wobble is going to wish they had a DQ in this match.
Yeah, he needs it. You know what I mean? He's one of those guys that he's used to getting beat down until somebody stops the match.
Another big kick right to almost to the exact same spot. Wobble might be feeling a little bit of this energy coming back, and this might be an actual backfire for Tigo.
I don't know.
Wobble's begging for it right now. And here comes Wobble with some strikes to the midsection, just continuing to. And a thumb to the eyes.
That'll stop you quick.
That might have blinded him right there, Wobble.
No, you know,
Careful,
you just said, you got
cameraman.
something in your eye, bro. Let me get that out so we can have a fair fight. That's friendship. He's trying to restore the feelings.
Be that as it may, these two former friends, now absolute enemies. Tigo tried to capitalize on it, but Wobble sat there and had an answer to him as a moment's notice. Another big boot right to the face.
He's going
what does
higher.
Wobble got going on right now? Here he comes.
What is this going to be?
Tigo using the referee to his advantage, and out go the lights right in the middle of the chicken nuggies, as they say.
I've been praying that there would be no more generations of Wobble. I might have to go to church on Sunday.
Goodness
It
gracious.
always
And here's the cover.
amazes me.
1, 2, and a kick out right there. Right there, a kick out. Only a 2 count. There is too much heart in Mr. Wobble. You can tell how much that these championships mean to him, but not only that, how much that he wants to show that Tigo is not the rightful champion.
Right?
I mean, you keep going back to not the rightful champion. Possession is 9/10 of the law, is it not?
This is true.
Who had their shoulders pinned to the mat?
You know, it always amazes
wait a
me.
minute. We're going shopping.
Goodness. We've seen this in the past. They have sat there.
This is my favorite part of the match. We got to tell our guests. This is when Montego goes to the dollar store, and whatever he can fit in that bag, he's taking home with him.
Well, and then not only that, he's going to use that bag for ill intent from Mr. Wobble. It's,
We're going
this
straight
does not
to the
look good.
newsstand aisle. No cashier necessary.
And it's, and he blocks it. He makes sure that he blocks it.
Thank
He's not
goodness.
going to allow that opportunity for that bag to go over his head. And a quick kick right there. Now Wobble has the bag. Let's see what's going to go happen with it. And a reversal. 1, 2, and a kick out by Tigo.
Thank God. Come on, Montego.
And a kick to the midsection. Big boot to the face by Wobble. It is wobbled Tigo. He is absolutely out on his feet.
You don't do this to the toughest man in
Big
Texas.
splash in the
Another
middle.
big
He's going back for more with it, and he's like, backsplash. There it goes right there. Let's see what he's got set up. Running Bulldog right
got
on
him
the
with
middle
that
part.
one.
In the center of the ring, but how much time has been taken out? Right, he should have capitalized on that and getting a cover.
He's
What did
still got
Wobble
the
do
Dollar
to that?
General store bag.
You saw that, right?
He's still got the
hiding it.
bag.
He still got the bag. I'm glad you said it, because they would have said I was over here creating innuendo or a situation. You saw it, too.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, turnabout is fair
I
play,
figured
gentlemen.
he should be using it right now.
I don't know. The Wobble is not the man that they say he is.
Oh.
The guy's he's a coward. He's a villain.
Well, Wobble is sitting here getting up with ill intention to Tigo. He's going to sit there and spin him around.
Another one.
He wants to take him out to the,
Uh-oh.
right there on the
Uh-oh.
steel cage.
Come on, Montigo. Come on.
Here he goes
Again?
again, straight
Oh.
into the steel, the unforgiving steel. Wobble bringing Tigo out and raking him across the edge. Oh,
gosh.
my goodness.
What a hater.
And then, that was unnecessary. Someone's going to need a tetanus shot.
Thank you. Unnecessary. That's what happens when you get all the ladies. He's jealous. Montigo's a ladies' man, and Wobble's just a, side kind of, chick kind of guy. You know what I mean?
Well, gentlemen, as I said earlier, this is absolutely an unforgiving structure here at Texoma Pro, with these two gentlemen just absolutely wanting to destroy and annihilate each other. Oh, and Tigo with a kick to the midsection. Tigo has been busted open, gentlemen.
Tigo's
Tigo has been busted
Yeah.
open.
The
Yeah,
jealousy.
Someone get him a Band-Aid.
Well, and you know what to say. Whenever you see your own blood coming and everything, it just does something to a man. It sits there and makes them see red, as they say. And honestly, it looks like Tigo is getting ready to go absolute bonkers on Mr. Wobble. Here he goes, whips him into the corner. Tigo driving it, and he misses it. He misses out. Wobble running out of it, back into the backdrop, right into it. Oh, and he smashes him into the corner again.
That slowed him down.
And I got to ask our guest,
Oh!
have you ever had a friend that you would do that to in a competition?
Roll reversal.
Oh,
Slams
no, with
Wobble.
friends like that, you don't need enemies.
You don't need enemies. That's why he got Wobble out of his
Big
hole.
boots right into the top part of his dome, knocking him. It looks like he might be knocked out.
How
Word
did
is the
Tigo-
problem started when they saw Tigo's tender was jumping. They called Wobble Mr. Swipe Left. All right, he's been swipe left more than anyone else in this nation.
Tigo's pretty smart. How did he get incarcerated?
Oh, goodness gracious,
We
look
don't
at
want
that.
to talk about that. We're just happy he's free, all right?
Copy. Got
Driving
it.
Wobble up on top of his shoulders, but Wobble coming out with a reversal and making sure that he's grabbing onto that injured forehead of Tigo. Oh, and there it is! Yes! Come on, Wobble! Get the cover, my man! Here it comes! There's a cover! 1, 2, 3! Yes! Yes!
That was it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
got
have a new Texas and Oklahoma champion, and Mr. Wobble, it has gone back to where it properly belongs.
Wobble, wobble.
Hate this place.
Wobble, wobble.
I can't believe it.
And look at that, everybody coming out from the back, showing their respect to Mr. Wobble.
These cowards would have never done that if Tigo was standing on his feet. Every one of the people going in that ring right now were cowards. They don't want to see the toughest man in Texas. Wobble, I hate you. I hate you.
Well, I tell you, we're going to get a new VIP list going on right now, because Mr. Wobble is going to be on the top part of that list, along with every single person that is inside of that ring right now, showing the true appreciation of what it means to be a champion and what it means to have the heart of a champion, the dedication of a champion, and to sit there and to be able to showcase what it means to be here at Texoma Pro. Ladies and gentlemen, your new Texas and Oklahoma champion, Mr. Wobble.
It's sad when all your enemies are only friends because they're your enemies. He gonna whoop each one of these men, and now look at them. They're sitting around like they're in a garden party, eating tofu. I hate each and every one of them. I blame James Beard for this. I hate Wobble. If he dances, I'm leaving right now.
Well, go ahead, and you might want to go ahead and get your boot scooting shoes on right now, because I can guarantee you we are going to be celebrating here in Sherman, Texas. This is an absolute amazing night. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for being here with us. What is going on?
Listen to this.
What is going on?
What is that?
Wobble, you've got to turn around, buddy.
Hey.
Wobble, you have got to turn around. Wobble, you got to turn around, my man. Wobble, oh my gosh, no! Franco D'Angelo.
What?
1,
What?
2,
What?
3.
What?
Yes!
What was that?
What?
Oh
What?
my God! We have a new champion! He called the shot like Babe Ruth! He told you all he wanted the gold! Look at your new champion! The silverback! Franco D'Angelo!
Oh my
Are you
goodness.
Welcome
Serious?
to the jungle!
Oh no.
Dance
Look
now,
at
Wobble!
that.
Dance now! I saw the Gorilla Militia roughing guys up outside! I had no idea!
Wow.
I just got a text from Tony Snow! The party's back on, baby! Molly, call the ladies!
Oh my
Ladies
goodness.
and gentlemen, what does this mean with the Gorilla Militia not only holding the Texoma Pro Tag Team
Got the
Champions,
tag team.
but not only are they holding those belts, but they are now
Yes!
holding the Texas and Oklahoma championships right now.
Good
The Gorilla
gracious.
Militia.
Look at all of that metal, huh?
He called his shot! Shout out Milton Dico! Shout out all my boys! We're partying tonight! The Silverback is running the jungle once again!
Oh my goodness.
Yes!
A lot of angry fans here right now.
Yes!
You're absolutely right
Do
about
you
that.
see?
There are so many angry fans. The level of disappointment that has just occurred on this event right now. Oh, goodness, for what an amazing night this was. Why must it end in this kind of situation right now?
Watch your mouth, the gorillas might hear you, monkey! Get back in the tree and let the apes beat their chests!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you again for being here with us on our 15th anniversary show of Texoma Pro. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is the notorious E.C. Roberts and my color commentary, Deuce. We will see you next time.
Thank God for Franco D'Angelo and the Gorilla Militia! Wobble, I still hate you!